And we had to get through a lot of standing water in some areas of New Orleans today. Orleans Parish and northern parts of Jefferson Parish. Hyatt Regency Cam, that's one of the viewpoints where you think, boy, it looks like it's going to storm again. I'm going to show you where we still have a chance of some strong, possibly severe storms. But yesterday, we were talking about that strong wind gust potential. It really was the flood threat that really took over from here. Let's go to the temperatures, though. We'll start with where we could have a strong wind gust. But even here, temperatures just an hour to two ago were near 90. Now they're way down, lower 80s. And I'm looking at southern parts of Terrebonne and Lafourche parishes as you go to Plaquemines parishes. That's where it's still low 80s, but that's outflow boundaries, kind of miniature cold fronts that have come from storms that have kept these temperatures in the 70s for a better part of the day. These are actual air temperatures. Those aren't lows for the day or anything, since low temperatures have been near that the last few. So we go with Doppler radar, and the strongest storms still, they're going to be over the Gulf and over Grand Isle, some storms that are just outside of Grand Isle, Port Sulphur, a fading system that's there. And we had storms that were once really bullseyed into about Homa, maybe Lockport, and even to Cutoff, but those storms have kind of faded out because the outflow boundaries came out ahead of the storms to sustain them. But we still have just outside of Thibodaux some heavy rain rates, 1 to 2 inches per hour. This is the rain now moving into the metro. That's what we just saw in that Hyatt Regency Cam. Moderate rain, though it's not the heaviest. You can see it's steady rain and maybe even Kenner, and that extends up to Lake Pontchartrain. It's right there on the causeway. And when we have some steady rain moving into Tangipahoa Parish, but the good news is strong thunderstorms, very heavy rain just moments ago. That's 30 minutes to maybe an hour. Looked like they could drop heavy rain, but they've started to weaken. Rainfall estimates really close to in line with what we had in the way of the rainfall that actually was recorded here today. You look at dew points, those temperatures, and the severe thunderstorm watch that's still in effect from what we just showed. But look at that. The actual rainfall that did fall 5 inches through parts of the metro, and still if we'd have more rain on top, that flood risk is the highest risk, but right now that is starting to go down as well. Why we will have the potential still for more rain tonight, this little weak system, but still a division between some break in the heat and humidity and this leftover front. I'll leave that meteorologist Lee Southwick to take that forecast from here.
And Devin, you're right. So that rain moving on in, we're not done with the rain just yet this evening. So take a look at radar and you can see the rain moving on in, which Devin just tracked for you. So later on throughout the evening hours, we will watch as more of this rain pushes through our area, bringing that risk of flooding where the rain falls because the ground is so saturated in so many areas. Check it out later on this evening and overnight tonight. Still some of that rain hanging on, really not clearing out of here until past midnight for some coastal areas. So overnight tonight, the severe threat does come to an end. Some isolated rain could remain. It will be muggy out there and skies will become partly cloudy as we head towards our Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon doesn't look too bad. We have a lot of events going on this weekend and people want to know, is this severe threat going to stick around through the weekend? There's only a 40% chance for rain over the weekend. However, check this out. Where it does rain, it could dump a lot of rain in a short amount of time. So we will have to watch out for localized flooding in any thunderstorms that develop tomorrow, but it's not looking like a widespread flooding risk. So that's the good news. You can still get outside on your Saturday. Just keep an eye on the sky. Other than that, prepare for the heat and humidity. It will be hot. Temperatures in the low 90s, feeling more like 100 to 105 at times. Same story on Sunday. Only a 30% chance for showers and storms, so not a washout. Over the next 3 days, I'm only expecting us to see up to about 1.5 inches total for the next 3 days. So again, the severe weather risk does stick around over the next couple of hours. It's really a flooding threat. The Devin Lucy will be here with you throughout the evening and tonight to keep a close eye on that. In the meantime, only a 30 to 40% chance of rain over the weekend.